Tammy Mack, tell them who I am, please.
Hot damn. Welcome to the Attention to Detail Old School Radio Show. It's your show. He's the host, bringing the best in old school R&B and getting in your ass. Hot topics. Here's Rory Darvell.
Ding, ding, ding. Let the fight begin. Woo! What's happening, y'all? What's happening? It is me. It is I. It is the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network, a black-owned streaming station. And I am he, the savior of R&B, Rory Darvell, your host for the next 2 hours from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Paris Escovedo got it started off for us with Riding High. We're going to bring you the best and widest variety of new R&B anywhere. Melissa out of San Diego checks in first, like she does most times. And appreciate that. Some other people have joined in too. They just haven't said hello yet. They just haven't said hello, but let it be known. Melissa Beecher. As you come into the room, everybody, please hit like, share, and subscribe, man. Let YouTube know that people is checking us out, so they'll tell more people that's checking us out. I'm gonna go to my IG in just a second and get them set up because they say, "Where's he at?" And but I just, hey, man, we're just getting set up, man. And so, I'm gonna get to y'all. Y'all be on there. Y'all ain't missed too much yet. It's gonna be a heavy day today. I got a couple of things to talk about today. And man, I already have the controversy already. I'm gonna get it set up for you. Before I get to the next song, I'm gonna get it set up for you. Who else? Kedjo has checked in. Superstar artist Kedjo has checked in. Man, I got to talk about them, man. Latrice Lawrence, superstar artist, has checked in. And according to my screen, Latrice Lawrence, you are second. Kedjo is just falling behind. Show after show, he's just falling behind. He's third today. But that's all right. As long as you check in. Listen, can I do this, man? Listen, I've made it clear, ladies and gentlemen, that we too old to be messing around. And especially when you have goals and dreams. Where you at today? Today is the 17th. St. Patrick's Day, as they say. I don't deal with St. Patrick's Day anymore. I don't do it. Sorry. Even though I'm Irish. Can you believe it? What makes me Irish? My name. My name is actually Irish. Yeah, Rory is an Irish name. And it means king, in charge, running things, the alpha. Okay, the alpha dog. Stomp. Alpha dog. That's what it means. So I'm Irish. Kiss me, I'm Irish. Is that what they say? So that's what it is, man. Rory is an Irish name. Look it up. I ain't got to make it up. I ain't got to lie to y'all. Man, so, man, Kedjo did a bang-up job. Kedjo sang one of my favorite Babyface songs last night. At the Stuffed Potato, let me just get that out the way. He said, man, he sang that song, man. One of my favorite songs. I sing it in karaoke also. I've never sung it in a show. Kedjo sang it in a show, man. The family was doing their thing last night in front of the audience, doing a tribute. Songs of Babyface. Babyface got a whole lot of hits for a whole lot of other people other than himself. So that's what they was doing last night, man. It sounded good. So shout out to the family doing their thing, man. I was busy, man. Last night. We'll wait till I talk about somebody else. We'll just wait till they step in the room before I talk about that individual, what happened last night went on. And somebody else I need to wait to step in the room. I need to do something for them, too, when they step in. Hopefully they'll be able to step in the room. Listen, y'all, a couple things I wanted to talk about, man. Oh, Kedjo, I'm talking about. He sang my song, Whip Appeal. That is my jam. And like I say, I sing that song in karaoke, but Kedjo, he made it sound good. That's the only difference between me and Kedjo. He made it sound good. And I sang it in karaoke, so that tells you that right there, how that goes, man. So sounded good, man. The band sounded good. Good crowd last night. Seemed to enjoy themselves, man. And the Stuffed Potato has checked in. Tina has checked in right now. Let me do this right now. Let me stop things right now. Let me do this. Excuse me. This is where I warm up, Tina. This is where I warm up. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear the stuffed potato. Happy birthday to you. Notice the head turn to the side to you. God darn it, that was good. Woo! Did you hear how I held that note? How I held that note on the tea. Did you hear me hold that note? God darn it. Shucks. Happy birthday, man. Listen, let me say this before I go to Latrice Lawrence's song. Black people are inferior to white people. That's like you heard me say it. Let me say it again for the white people that will be listening in the room. Black people are inferior to white people. Here's Latrice Lawrence on the Real Urban Radio Network.
I look in the mirror, but I don't recognize what I see. Searching for the pieces that uniquely created me. So the pieces that live inside of me, I know is a drifting away. I can find what's true inside, but I can't make it through the day. Who do I lean on? Who can see me? Who do I call when I lost it all? Will I ever be free? To get away from this misery, I need to break free. To get away from this misery, this is heavy on my spirit, weighing on my heart, picking up the pieces is where I need to start. Damn, my heart is bleeding. God, this truly hurts. Confused from the beginning, torn apart from the fire. Will I ever see me? Do I call when I lost it all? Will I ever be free? Do I run to? I need to break free. Stay away from the misery. I'm down on my knees, begging you please. Lord, can you hear my song? I'm gonna stand tall, surpassing it all. I will not ever fall. I cherish my vow. I'm gonna start right now. Being with confession of me. I'm gonna live my life and follow my heart. Being with confession of me. I hold to my dreams, as hard as it seems. Being with confession of me. Cause my eyes open wide, silent. I almost lost it all, but I didn't fall. Stayed on my grind and winning on my mind. Stay elevated. You have to think positive. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold your head up and be confident. Walk on your path that God has given you. Don't be distracted. Keep on that narrow path because you have a power within you. Because it starts with you. that you have to concentrate on you because there's a greater reward waiting just for you. It starts with you.
What's happening, family? Join me, yours truly, downtown Jackson Brown, for the Southern Soul Slam. It airs every Saturday morning from 7 till 9, right here on the Real Urban Radio Network. And it rewinds on Sunday from 7 till 9 p.m. If you love Southern Soul, I got you. Tap in to hear great artists like Pokey Bear, King George, Taka, Sassy D, Miss Westlove, and many, many more. It's the Southern Soul Slam Show. And we'll also give you great throwback music like Johnny Taylor and Tyrone Davis. So turn up with me every Saturday morning from 7 till 9 a.m. and again on Sunday evening, 7 till 9 p.m. on the Real Urban Radio Network. Simply log on at realurbanradio.com or download the Live 365 app and search for Real Urban Radio Network. We got you. So make plans to join me, and you're guaranteed to enjoy the music you love. The Southern Soul Slam, baby. Tap in.
Hi, this is singer-songwriter Sarah Shine, and you're listening to Rory Darvell on the...
Hey, and you just heard the new one from Latrice Lawrence called It Starts With Me on the Attention to Detail R&B radio show, the Real Urban Radio Network, Black-owned streaming station. I am he is I, your host, Rory Darvell, up in here for the next 2 hours, right here live on the YouTube for my collective right in front of me. To my left, of course, is my Jermaine's on my Instagram to my left here. And of course, right in front of me below the collective are my radio family. So I got 3 families up in here, either watching or listening to the show. Glad you are here. Thank you guys for sharing, and subscribing when you come into the room, especially on my side there. John Gray out of Canada comes in. Appreciate him coming on in here. Somebody else dropped in. Tanya Grogan out of Los Angeles. She has checked in as well. And like I said, we wishing Tina a happy birthday today. Shout out to my friend Dee. She also has a birthday on today. So all these St. Patrick's birthdays. I think your birthday was actually yesterday, was it not, Tina? Or Friday? But anyway, we still in the birthday realm. And shout out to my pastor, Richard Williams. Shout out to him. His birthday is also was going down, I think yesterday. I think it was going down as well. So a lot of those March birthdays, man. So happy birthday to all y'all that's having a birthday you happen to be in, or the month of March happen to be your birthday. But specifically those that have it right here in this weekend, right? Bam, my birthday is like this weekend. Mine ain't until June. But we don't worry about that right now. Listen. So I have conversations with people, and I think at this time, before I go into why Black people are inferior to white people, let me explain something to you guys. And a lot of times I have conversations with people who either watch the show or listen to the show or just in general conversations. I share those conversations and with you, the audience. And so sometimes some people can think the same way other people think about this particular show and express themselves. Let me make something very clear from day one on this show. I don't come up with subjects to get, what they say, clicked, or I don't know how they do it or whatever, or anything I talk about. Anything I talk about from day one that's been on this show, if you listen to the introductions of this show, when Tammy Mack, who introduces the show, from day one, my introduction has always been playing music and talking about hot topics, and if necessary, getting in your ass. No matter what your demographic is, what age you are, what your ethnicity, I don't give a damn. If you are effing up, in my opinion, I'm gonna make it plain. It is not to let me come up with something let me just come up with something that I don't really believe in. Anything that I talk about, unless I say at the end of it, I'm just joking. I'm not joking. I like to know how people think. And so to get the purpose of this show, other than playing the great music and introducing you to the artists, I've always had a two-tier program here. It's not just come on here and shut up and play music like homegirl told LeBron James because he expressed himself politically. He's just supposed to play basketball. See, a lot of folks think that Black people are just mindless or they're just athletes and they just sing. And let me just say, when I say a lot of people, white people, okay, those that think less of us, just, hey, what do? You dance? Well, dance, boy. That's all you here to do is dance. You sing? Well, sing, boy. That's all you here to do. You here to entertain me. That's what you are to do. Your opinions and all that. You don't have that. It's just like when I used to drive limousines. It was an interesting thing. I was a limo driver, and a lot of people have the attitude, and not just white people, just anybody who sat in the back seat of the car. The things that they would do in a limousine, you would think that the limo driver is just what do they call it? An idiot savant. That's all we do is drive. We have no sense of being to do everything else. We just drive limos. We don't hear y'all. We don't hear what y'all are saying. We don't hear what y'all are doing. We just drive the limo. Well, we would talk about all that stuff that you fools do in the back of the limo because you think the partition is up that we don't hear. The partition in a limousine is kind of like, you remember the show Get Smart? The partition in a limousine is like the cone of silence on Get Smart. Everybody hear what the hell you saying. We hear what you're doing when you're having sex in the back of the limo. You think you just silently back there having sex? We can hear you. And guess what? The limo does rock even when we drive it. So it's kind of the same thing when people think I do this radio show. Oh, I'm just here just play the music for you. So all I'm here to do is entertain you, play the music for you. No, that ain't it. It's more than that, and it says it in the introduction. Now I'm going to play this next song, and I'm going to get back to you. Since y'all want to hear some music anyway, I'll give you some. King James, 2 in a row, and Mark Lamont. How about that? On the Real Urban Radio Network.
Say, man, what? We got some people running around here making the funk. And you know, we can't let that happen. Right? Right. So this is what we gonna do. Let me tell them something. Stand up, I gotta get with you. This soul funk is gonna stick to ya. Party people, you're gonna come alive. Stand up, take a dive. Can't take the funk. Not scared. Let's do it again. Let's not pretend. Can't take the funk, no. Not scared. With a hand in the air, feeling like you just don't care. This bass player is really jamming. Like Slick Rick, he's really spamming. You're moving your bodies from soul to soul. That funky bass, yes, it's really broke. Can't take the funk. Not steady. I'm really thrilled. It's got a good feel. Can't take the funk. Not steady. Gotta have some faith. Cause it's a new day. Stand up and shout. Don't break. Let me tell you what it's all about. The time has come for you to dance. Do it on the one. You're doing the thing you're going to do. Everybody's getting funky, not just a few. It's really, really hot, so we can stop. I said it's so hot, it's hitting the right spot. Can't make the funk. Not steady. Don't say it twice. Gonna do it all night. Can't take the funk, yo. Not steady. I'm really thrilled, cause it's a good feel. Hey! Stand up and shout. Don't wait. Let me tell you what it's all about. The time has come for you to dance. Do it on the one. Hey! You can't make the phone, so get up out of your seat. Everybody's up, yes. The place is jamming. Everybody's up. Everybody's jamming. You can't make the phone, y'all. Rock steady. Gonna do it again. Do it again and again. Can't make the phone. Rock steady. Everybody's singing. All right. Come on, let's play hard. Come on. Rock steady. Everybody rock it. All right. Can't take the phone. No. Can't take the phone. Rock steady. Rock steady. Come on. Stand up and raise your hand. You want to be counted. Come on. No. Can't take the phone. Can't take the phone. Turn the radio, turn it up.
Entertaining and informative.
Right now.
The Real Urban Radio Network.
I don't know what is going on inside my head these days. It's kind of hard to explain, but I know something has got to change. Sometimes I can't tell the difference between what is held bound or heaven sent. Is it for my good, with the work for my benefit? Hopefully it doesn't lead me to a suffering. I'm making decisions I don't even know what I need best in my life no more. Tired of making choices and I've always been wrong. I guess I gotta let it all out. I might need pleasure, I might need pain, I might need sunshine, I might need rain, I might need loving, but I'm not really sure. I always know what it is I'm searching for. Could I be higher? Do I wanna be alone? Should I settle down? Overwhelmed with my voice. Whatever the decision, I hope I choose right. At the end of the day, it's gonna affect my life. I'm so confused, it's getting to me. I cannot lie, I wish things were easy to decide. But that's not the case, no, we're not at all. I guess that would be too much like right. Use my intuition to make a quick decision. I should have just taken my time. I'm trying to quickly find an answer before I throw my hands up, cause I can't seem to make up my mind. Making decisions I don't even know what I need best in my life. No, I don't make it always be wrong. I guess I gotta let it all out. I might need pleasure, I might need pain, I might need sunshine, I might need rain. living, but I'm not really sure. You always know what it is I'm searching for. Could it be her? Do I wanna be alone? Should I settle down over my with my voice? Have another decision. I hope I choose right. At the end of the day, it's gonna affect my life. I'm so confused.
Yes, you are. You just got two in a row. That was Mark Lamont with So Confused, and preceded by King James Brown out of Las Vegas with Can't Fake the Funk. That's a good word. Let me just welcome Ty into the room. She comes in as a collective. Appreciate her coming on. And Ty was involved in an event that I was involved in, that I had the privilege of being the host of. She is part of the spoken word. It was a spoken word competition last night. She made it to the final round, did her thing. You guys should have been there. It was in Torrance, California. And I was blessed enough to be the host. There was a shout out to Carrie Taylor, superstar artist. Hopefully she'll be able to check in later so I can give her full props. I want to give Ty her props. She did a great job. She went into both rounds, and so she did her thing. Very impressive. She even had music. She had the band playing behind her on her spoken word. So it was a very good evening, very good night, very nice. And shout out to Carrie. Like I said, when she comes in, we give her full props as well. But I want to say congratulations to Ty. You did a great job last night, and you can see Ty again. We're going to be, I think. Well, you can see her definitely again. June the 23rd, and hopefully my BFF will come on here. She was in the house last night, and to talk about this is for you Michael Jackson fans that love Michael Jackson. She's bringing back her Michael Jackson tribute and a fundraiser, and she's bringing that back June 23rd. So she'll be bringing it. And guess who's hosting? Yours truly. I'll be hosting that cowbell. Get my hosting game together. And then the following week, there'll be a plenty of invitation in June because it's my birthday month, man. Plenty of stuff going down in June with your boy, and because I'll be bringing my folk concert to you June the 29th, so get ready for that as well. And so now let's get to it. No doubt further delay. Like I said earlier, I don't do stuff for clicks. I do want to stimulate, though. I do try to invoke conversation because I want to know how you think on things, because the only way we can improve things is by dialogue. Would you agree on that? This is why I have this forum. This is not a one-way situation. I expect people to converse and have dialogue with me. Doesn't mean we have to agree. Doesn't mean that at all. But we be respectful. I respect your opinion, but it's just so we know. And when you learn things about people, then you know how to move forward with people. Things that you can have conversations with people on, and things that you can't, because you know how they think or whatever, and you know how to deal with a person if you choose to continue dealing with them at all. Just like if somebody you work with or whatever the case may be. When you work with somebody, well, hell, you have no choice because that's your job and that's their job. So y'all have a job to do, so you figure it out. But if you don't know something about a person, that's when things can get ugly. And so what I like to do is say, hey, put it out there. Here's what's going on. Here's what I see. Tell me where I got it mixed up at. And then I'm cool. See, and if we can't if we can't agree, but we can still be respectful, that's no problem. But I know where you stand, you know where I stand. So when I said what I said about black people are inferior to white folks. Now, who agrees? Probably nobody will agree on this. Maybe somebody will, and they're being quiet about it. I don't know. But guess who I'm saying that about? Black folks. I'm saying it to black folks. I'm saying that black folks feel that white folks are superior to us. The proof is in the pudding. From me. Now, again, let me do this. The number is 424-331-9316. Write it down. Put it in your phone for future reference in case you don't want to speak on this particular topic. You might want to speak on another one. Hugo, as he enters the room, my friend, my buddy, as Hugo enters the room. So this is not about being disrespectful to anybody. This is about having dialogue and learning. That's what it is. That's why I just don't sit here and just shut up and play music, because I'm not here just to do that. Sorry. I have an agenda. I have a purpose, more so a purpose than an agenda. I have a purpose. So you can put in whatever words you want to put in there. I have a t-shirt that says truth don't change because you don't like it. That's a motto that I came up with. And I stick to it. And guess what? It applies to you and it applies to me. I don't just throw it out there and say, well, I'm talking about y'all, not me. No, it goes 24 circle. It goes in a 360-degree circle. It comes out to you and it comes right back to me. Just like support goes in a circle. So I'm going to get more into it as I come back, because guess what I got to do? I got to shut up and play another song, Hugo. That's what I got to do, Ty. I got to shut up and play another song. And I'm going to do that right now, but I'm going to come back into it and give you some details of why I say Black people feel that we're inferior to white people. Stick around. Here's a Jay Treese and the Terry Green Project with Close the Door on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Close the door. Let me give you what you've been waiting for. Baby, I got so much love to give, and I want to give it all to you. Yeah. Close the door. No need to worry no more. Let's bring this day to a pleasant end. Girl, it's me and you now. I've waited all day long just to hold you in my arms. And it's exactly like I thought it would be. Me loving you and you're loving me. Close the door. Let me rub your back when you say it's so. Right there, right there. Come on, get closer and closer, so close to me. Let's get lost in each other. Yeah. Come in, baby. I've waited all day long just to hold you in my arms, and it's exactly how I thought it would be. Me loving you and you loving me. Close the door, baby, and let me blow your mind. Yeah. Really good love it all through the night, and again when the morning comes. Ooh, come here, woman. Let me do what I wanna do. Let me do what I wanna do. Let me do, baby.
Hello, this is Pastor Melvin Jones
and Evangelist Linda Jones, inviting all of God's true believers to join us each and every Sunday at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for the Top 10 Gospel Countdown.
We are blessed and honored to serve you with the best of the best in gospel music, as posted weekly on the Billboard Gospel Chart.
The Top 10 Gospel Countdown every Sunday at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on the Real Urban Network app and realurbanradio.com.
Hi, this is recording artist and two-time Olympian Siobhan Nieto, and this is my new single.
Yes, Jay Treese. And out of Germany, Terry Green Project. Giving you that classic "Close the Door" by Teddy Pendergrass. You listen to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show as Miss Kathy checks in on the Instagram side, on my Jermaine side, as does Goddess Sonia. Y'all welcome, welcome, welcome. Is it Goddess Sonia? It's not Goddess Sonia. It's Goddess Donya. Wait, is this one of the poets from last night? Is that who you are? Verify yourself. I think it is, because I met some people last night. I met them all, and I told them, come on. And yes, it is. Kay Donya checks in. She was also on the competition last night at the comedy slam, at the poetry slam, hosted by me, but put on by the Hush Foundation, which is Carrie Taylor, superstar artist Carrie Taylor, recording artist, and hopefully Carrie will check in. Appreciate them both checking in, man. Got to give them a shout out when they check in. She also did a wonderful job last night. And so you guys look for these people, okay? If you like spoken word, look for these people. Look for Ty and listen for when you see Kay Donya and things like that. You go and check them out. I know a lot of people do like poetry and like spoken word, and they don't know where they're at. I can tell you this. There was another gentleman that was there. His name was D Poet, and he does spoken word. In case you're looking for some spoken word, looking where to go to Lamert Park. Lamert Park, it's around 43rd and Lamert, that's off Crenshaw, on first and third Fridays of the month. I believe it's at the Barbara Morrison Theater. I believe he's at the Barbara Morrison Theater. So if you're looking for some good spoken word, and you may see Ty down there, you may see Kay Donya down there, you may see that. Here's a question from Tanya. Question says, why do you think Black people feel they're inferior? I guess she's asking me that question. Let me tell you why. Our actions of how we treat each other. And let me give you a case in point, the best one that I know, because I see it. And being that I'm in entertainment and I go to a lot of different clubs and venues, and I'm around Black folks and how they act when they're around other Black folks, and I'm around Black folks when they're around other white people. For instance, if you go to a fancy restaurant in Beverly Hills, prices are higher than they should be. Black folks go there. Black folks that live in the hood, okay, for lack of a better word, they live in the hood. They will go to those expensive restaurants that are white owned, not Black owned, and take pictures. They will pay whatever the rules are. There's a restaurant in Manhattan Beach that I've been to a couple of times. If you have a party of 18, you must spend a certain amount of money. You must spend a certain amount of money, and you must pay a certain gratuity. There's no question about it. There's no ifs, ands, there's no negotiation. That's what you do. Black folks do it. Take pictures, put them on all their social media. Look at me. I can afford, because you're trying to impress the white face, to let them know, look, I can afford to be in your restaurant. Those same people, I've seen them. I've been around a long time. Come to a Black club, a Black establishment. Black establishment says, charges less. Requires the same thing. Requires less. Hey, 2 drink minimum. Buy some food. Why we gotta do all that? Or they won't buy the 2 drinks. Or they'll negotiate the price of the drinks. You don't do that when you go to the white, non-Black owned, should I say? Whatever the rules are, because hey, it's prestigious to be up in here. That's why I say what I say, Tanya, because I've seen it for years. We do the same thing when we go to a club, dress codes. Go to the club in Hollywood. I used to see, especially when I was in the clubs on a nightly basis, singing here and there. You go to the white club. Let's start in the hood. You go in the hood. Hey, it's a dress code. Back in the day when they really had dress codes, when you couldn't wear tennis shoes on certain nights at the club because they had band nights, so you're supposed to dress up. Sports night is that. They come in there sports night. Okay, you dress what you want. You dress like I'm dressed. But on Thursday nights, this club said, you got to wear some dress shoes. Back when you had to wear dress shoes. Now everybody wearing tennis shoes. But back then, what did the Black do when he see the black face security? Oh, you ain't nothing. Oh, you go $5 security guard. Why I got to do that? Whoa. Go to the white club. Go to the white club. Same people go to white face right there. Tell you, sorry, sir, it's a dress code night. You can't wear that tonight. Oh, you can't? Okay, all right. They walk the hell off. They don't say nothing. Why is that? Answer me that question. Anybody got an answer for that? Why is it that the white face gets so much respect, but the face that looks like me don't? I'm trying to be this, I'm trying to be that. I see it. I ain't making it up. That's what I say. I don't do stuff and say stuff on this station just to get some likes or some clicks or whatever. This is real stuff going on. We don't like it, but we're on the bottom of everything. Oh, y'all want some more music, huh? Let me shut up and play some.
Standing here in my arms stretched out wide, thanking you for all you done for me. You delivered me, you set me free. I love you, yes I do, yeah. My life ain't been the same. You call me by my name, take away my shame. Yeah. But I really love you. I need you. I want you in my life. But I really need you. I love you because you sacrificed. But I really love you. I need you. I want you in my life because I believe. Yeah. You are the apple of my eye. You gave me life again. You touched my soul. You made me whole. I really love you. I need you. I want you in my life. But I really need you. I love you because you sacrificed. But I really love you. I need you. I want you in my life because I believe. Lord, I really love you. Lord, I really love you. I need you. I want you in my life. Lord, I really need you. I need you because you sacrificed. Yes, I really love you. I need you. I want you in my life. Completely. Yeah. I don't want the same way that I used to. You see me coming, you know I'm a changed man. You don't know all the ways you brought me through. So that's why I love you, I love you, I love you. I am Tracy.
And I'm Sean.
And we are the Walkers. You listen to Rory Darvell's Attention.
Yes, and you just heard the France Force with Lord, I Love You on the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network, a Black-owned streaming station. Welcome. Let me welcome my good friend, Miss Kathy. She comes in on the Jermaine side. And also my classmate and my friend, Izette, also on the Jermaine side. They're going to come over to this YouTube side. Y'all come on over to this YouTube side. Okay, Danya, you come over to the YouTube side too. Look at it. It's at the bottom of the screen. Come on over to that YouTube side. Better reception. Let me say this before I go back to talking about Black folks. My good friend, my BFF, BJ, she is doing the return of the Michael Jackson kickoff party celebration in honor of course, Michael Jackson. It'll be his 15th anniversary. It's been 15 years since we lost the King of Pop. And it's going down Sunday, June 23rd at the Grand Premier Banquet Hall. I believe, where do they get tickets? Do they get them at, BJ, do they get the tickets on Eventbrite? Because you didn't say where to get the tickets at and the cost of the tickets. But it's going down, man. This is a great event. I'm the host. I'm getting some hosting gigs, y'all. I'm getting some hosting gigs. But I've hosted every year. It's a wonderful event. People are coming from all over the world. Literally, Michael Jackson fans was coming during Michael Jackson week. And so they come from all over the world to hang out and just, and trust me, you need to be a Michael Jackson fan. This is all Michael Jackson. Not gonna be playing no Troop. Ain't gonna be a Stevie Wonder. It's all Michael Jackson, but it's a great cause. And come on out. It's a celebration, man, of Michael Jackson. So if you're a big Michael Jackson fan, June 23rd, it'll be a great place to be. The return of the MJ kickoff party celebration in honor of MJ, his 15th year of being gone. Been 15 years. So let me say this. Tanya says, so it's definitely, so is it inferiority or lack of respect for each other and what we bring? Well, I say the lack of respect, Tanya, is what breeds the inferiority, which is in here. In our heads, we are still trained to look at that white face as better than, not even equal to, better than. Kathy says, a club that she worked at, a comedy club that she worked at, she said the people would always, Black owned of course, people would always complain and asking why a gratuity was added to their party of 10. Complaining. But if you go to that white establishment, they tell you right off the bat, but it's such an honor and a privilege to be able to afford to go to that white establishment and say, look, and take pictures. But when you come to the Black establishment, the Black establishment has bills to pay too. They got rent to pay too, just like the white establishment. But you figure, and here it comes, y'all. It's sexy to be at that white. It's sexy to say, look at me, I'm up here at Club Whitey. I'm up here at Restaurant White Man. Look at me. But when you come to the Black-owned club, oh, this ain't nothing. You know what? You think they all that charges and 2 drinks and whoop. There was a spot where one of the patrons was trying to negotiate the price of a drink that's cheaper than the rest of the places inside the place. It was cheaper, and that person still wanted to negotiate the price down. It's not a negotiation. The price, as I've said, like I've told Nichelle Bell, when she blows up in this industry, and then folks will be coming to her looking for the discount. Let them know the price is the price. Why do we always have to bring ourselves down for each other? Why? Because we look at each other, we look in the mirror, and we see inferiority. So therefore, when you see me, you see inferiority. Tell me why that's the case. How about that? Here's my question. Why is that the case? Because it's not a fallacy. I'm not making it up. And these people that are talking, making these comments, they've worked at these places. Some of them own these places, and that's what they have to deal with. So tell me, why is it that way? Why do we do that? If it's different from what I'm saying, I want to hear what it is, what you think, what you believe it is. I may agree with you. But from what I'm seeing is, you look at the white face and we say, that is better. I got to still try to get up there and prove that I'm as good. I'm equal. Look, come on, Mr. White Man. Look, I got the money. See, this is why when you say, well, these people don't have the money. No, it isn't that. Black folks have the money. I don't care where they live. Unless they're living in a dirt hovel, they have the money. Because they show it every time when they go to these places and spend that money. They say, there's another club that I go to in Hollywood. You got to buy dinner, a ticket and dinner or 2 drinks. And there's black folks up in there all the time. They don't say nothing. Ain't no argument. I don't see nobody at the door complaining. There's another club owner afraid to do that because there's going to be some stuff. Feel they're going to have to hire security. That's a damn shame. That's us. Don't make me play the Ice Cube, us. Don't make me play the song of his lot of curse words. Don't make me do it. Because Cube is telling the truth in that song. JT, Mr. Showtime, to close out the hour on the Real Urban Radio Network.
What's the deal? It's the legendary Hall of Fame DJ Mix Master Ice. And we came here to have a good time. And one way for us to have a good time is to make sure you all are having a good time. Right about now, right about now, single people, grab somebody by the hand as JD Showtime tell you what to do. What you feeling? What you feeling? Feeling. Feeling. Having a party. And everybody's dancing to the music. Alright. Cause that beat so jamming. So hey, Mr. DJ. Play that song all night. And start moving. From center left to right. I say now, I say what I want, I do what I like, and do what I feel, cause that's all I like. Alright, if you feel it, get up on your feet. I say what I want, I like what I do, what I feel, yeah, that's all I like. You know I like, feel it, sing along with me. What you feeling? Everybody's dancing. What you feeling? Dancing to the music. What you feeling? Nothing else is gonna matter. What you feeling? Yeah. Cause the night is young and just celebrating. Today on this occasion is so amazing. We're all participating. We know what we're doing. Alright. So keep those bottles coming. Start us moving. Yeah. All night into the morning. I say what I want, what you want, do what I like, what you feel, what I feel, and that's how I like. Oh, if you feel it, sing along with me. I say what I want, say what you want, what I like, and do what I feel, and that's how I like. You know I like everybody dance with me. Everybody's dancing. What you feeling? Dancing to the music. What you feeling? Alright. Nothing else is gonna matter. What you feeling? Yeah. Cause the night is young. We just begun. 2 step left to right. Move that body from side to side. 2 steps back. Turn around. 1 step forward and touch the ground. What you feeling? Left to right. Move that body from side to side. What you feeling? Yeah. Turn around. 1 step forward and touch the ground. What you feeling? Left to right. Move that body from side to side. What you feeling? Yeah. Turn around. 1 step forward and touch the ground. 2 steps left to right. Move that body from side to side. What you feeling? Yeah. Turn around. Cause the night is young and you touch the ground.
Broadcasting live to the world at www.realurbanradio.com. Your home for today's R&B.
Yes, do what you're feeling. That's JT, Mr. Showtime out of Texas, bringing it to you. Let me read some of these comments. You listen to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network and the Real Black-owned streaming station. God darn, I saw Latrice Lawrence had something in there. She said that's lack of respect for one another in the Black community. We also practice crab in a barrel syndrome. Absolutely, we do all of that. The Stuffed Potato says the disrespect that we sometimes experience at TSP is heartbreaking. And he Zet says, period. And Melissa says, honestly, Rory, I would rather go to a black-owned establishment. Absolutely. That's Melissa out of San Diego. Lakers for life. I agree with that, Miss Kathy. I agree with that, Miss K. Marie. I sure do agree with that. And Melissa says, I don't want to go to an all-white establishment. Tina, Latrice says, Tina, I'm so sorry that you have experienced disrespect. Your establishment is amazing. Yes, it is. And there's more. There's more. I want to make sure everybody's in there. If we could stop hating, Latrice says, if we could stop hating on each other and trying to hold others back, we'd be better off as a people. Centuries ago, we were taught to hate each other. We need to unlearn that. Melissa says she agrees. DeFrance, superstar artist, he checks in and says, hello, everybody. And Baby Kango, superstar Grammy-winning songwriter, he has also checked in. Continuing with the conversation, I say black people are inferior to white people. I said it. And that's just based on black people, as James Brown checks in. And on the YouTube side, hey, listen, on the Instagram side, y'all come to the YouTube side. Come to YouTube. Better, I was trying to put it up on the screen before the song went off, and I'll put it up there. But come to the YouTube side, www.youtube.com/@Rory Darvell. Y'all come to my YouTube page, man, get better reception and join in on the conversation. So I said that to say, once again, and I agree with the points that are here. We've been trained to that, but not using that as an excuse, because we are old enough to know, Latrice, that behavior was taught to us. Then why don't we get out of it? Why don't we get out of it? Why don't we get out of it? See, because listen, I'm gonna tell you, and see, before black folks said, why he on there airing our dirty laundry? Why is he on that radio airing our dirty laundry? Let me tell you why. Where else I'm gonna air it at? I don't know where you live. I don't know you like that. I don't hang out at your house. We can't have that conversation in the living room. So I invite y'all into my living room. Plus, because a lot of times we say, why they be going to those white stations and telling about our business? This is a black-owned station. Hello. So if I can't talk about our problems on the black-owned station, where am I going to talk about it? Because when you talk about that, let me tell y'all something. We have these little private conversations amongst ourselves, groups of ones and twosies. If we would just do this and we all gonna seem to agree in our little ones and twosies spots that we at. It seems though we have a trouble corporately agreeing, because that's why we behind every damn thing. We jealous of each other. We afraid of each other. We trying to always get up over on each other. And let me say this, because black-owned businesses, many of them, and it's not just a one-way street where the customer is wrong. Sometimes the business is wrong too. The black-owned business is wrong too. They need to be brought to task as well. But when they have an established thing, and then when that business goes out of business, what happened to such and such club? You Negroes didn't support it. You figure I'm gonna go there and buy a hot dog and get a wiener and then and a glass of water for free, and the business is supposed to just roll on. It seems that you can't understand why they go out of business, because you didn't support it. I bought a ticket. Did you buy a drink? Did you buy some food? Well, no, I ain't going to buy. But when you go to the white establishment, they tell you that, listen, there's a club in Hollywood where it is printed before you buy your ticket. You have to agree before you buy your ticket to either that you're going to buy 2 drinks or a dinner. You don't even know what the dinner is. You don't even know what the dinner is, but you hit agree and you buy the tickets. And then when you get there, you either get the 2 drinks or you get the meal. There was another place I would go to. Soon as you sat down, what you drinking? And guess what? Black folks in that white establishment, I'm going to have blah, 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 blah. And they would say, would you like to bring them both to you now, or you want to split it up? But you're going to get these 2 drinks. And nobody argues, well, good. But as soon as you get to the bed, well, I ain't ready for no drink right now. Well, I gotta buy them right now. Well, I gotta wait. Because you ain't trying to buy them at all. You trying to get you some water and spend that whole evening in that establishment and not buy the 2 drinks. But when they ask, that's like she said about the gratuity. Why we gotta put a gratuity on a group of 10? Why? Because you're in the black club? But when you go to the white club and they tell you you have a group of 18, you have to buy. And not only that, not only is there a gratuity, check this out. In the white restaurant, I've been there, been in the party. Not only if you have 18 people, that ain't enough. You have to spend X amount of dollars. And if you don't meet the criteria of the X amount of dollars for that high-ass food, that's average, by the way, been there twice, guess what they do? They will charge you the difference plus the gratuity. And guess what black folks do? Get a selfie, get a selfie. Could you take a picture of all of us? Because we're so happy to be in this white establishment so we can show everybody we can afford to be here. Those same people that you call ghetto, they come to the ghetto spot or a spot in the black, and all of a sudden they ain't got no. Why we gotta do? You ain't all that, Hollis J. You ain't all that. Why we gotta pay to see you like that? That's what we do. I ain't making this up, baby Kango. This is true. This is how we do each other, and this is why we on the bottom of everything, especially economically. Let's party a little bit, huh, Sean? That's what we want to do, right? Black people, we get together on that one, don't we? Here's Brittany Glodine. I'm your favorite girl, Real Urban Radio Network.
This is B Glow. It's time to take it back one time for all you old school heads out there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Who's the girl we appreciate? Me. I'm your favorite girl. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Now this thing is just for you. I'm your favorite girl. Hey, I'm fly. Let's throw it back one time. Hey, this track is gonna take you back. Just wait for a minute, we about to get it. So come and party with me. Because I do this. I know this. I work this. I do this. This old school vibe is so fly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Who's the girl we appreciate? Me. I'm your favorite girl. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. No, this thing is just for you. I'm your favorite girl. I wanna get up and do my thing. Is that alright with y'all? Is that alright with y'all? Here we go. Oh, I think I wanna dance. Appreciate me. I'm your favorite girl. O, B, C, D, E, F, G. No, this game is just for you. I'm your favorite girl. And that concludes our old school break for the day.
This is Vivian from Alamo Valley, and you're traveling back through time with Rory Darvell on the Attention to Detail.
Man, I kicked that R off strong with that jam right there. I ain't gonna lie to you. Listen to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network. Superstar artist out of Ohio, Hollis J has checked in. Come on over to this YouTube side, Hollis J. You know better than that, man. Come over to this, Hollis. And somebody else checked in too. Sandra James, come on over here. Go to the YouTube side. Information is at the bottom of the screen for you guys that's coming on the Jermaine side there, so you can get some better reception and stuff. Come on over here. And let me see, Betty Rocker just checked in. God darn it, Betty Rocker, why don't you come on over to the YouTube side too? Appreciate you checking in. And Lisa, that's who that is. All right, come on over here, Betty Rocker, to the YouTube side. Information at the bottom of the screen. Kathleen Glass, what's happening? She is checked in over here on the collective side. Our bartender, according to Stuffed Potato, our bartender also received below average tips. That's from the black people. That's from the black people. Oh, tickets for the Michael Jackson celebration going down June 23rd are $65. $65. Yes, it's $65. Let me say this right now. Thank you, BJ, because you reminded me, because let me explain it to you, black folks. Let me tell you how you do. So you don't get mad if you want to. You do. True. Yeah. Y'all need the t-shirts are on sale. I got them. Literally t-shirts. Tanya, you got one. You know, the truth don't change because you don't like it, black people. Truth don't change because you don't like it. Don't matter who you are. Sandra, if I'm talking to you, don't change because you don't like it. I use myself in that example all the time. I don't like it. It's an easy one to go for. It hurts to say it, but I got to admit it. That way I don't mind going at you. for what I'm talking about on this subject matter. Hate that my stomach hangs over my belt. Hate it. Truth don't change because I don't like it. Same thing goes for you cheap Negroes that, well, until you criticize, I got money. Oh, I got your little $65. It ain't about the $65. What, blah, blah, blah. That's the first thing black folks say. I'm black, been around them all my life. I went to school with white people, but trust me, when I got off the bus, I was in the black neighborhood. When I went to party, I'm partying in the black neighborhood. So I know. Don't worry, because I don't say looked it and ain't and eyes and speak all like I didn't go to school. Because I learned the King's English. Don't think I don't know the attitude of black folks, because I see it every day. Hell, I'm at a radio station, a black-owned radio station, where most of the artists don't support the station that's playing their own music. No, what my pastor say? If you can't say amen, say ouch, damn it. Because I'm talking to you. I'm talking to the ones who get their name on a flyer when their song's in rotation, and they don't even promote the darn station that's playing their song. Their song ain't playing nowhere else. Maybe in a couple other markets. Not mainstream, though. They ain't making it mainstream. If you can't say amen, say ouch. But that's okay. And then as soon as, this is great. I love this right here. And then I'm gonna move on, because I know black folks, they get, oh, you're gonna keep beating on the bunch. As long as you deserve it, you're gonna get it. I'm gonna say everything I got to say. Then I'll move on, because talk back to me. The number here is 424-331-9316. Because I don't want to think somebody say, I just do all the talking and y'all don't get to respond. I read your comments and I respond to them. But here's the thing. Soon as a business closes, or as soon as a business owner that's black, clientele he changes because he couldn't get the black folks to support it the way they needed to support it, and the clientele starts to look a different color, black folks come again. Oh, he don't win all white. No, she don't win all white. No, what about the black folks? What? Tried to come to you Negroes first. You Negroes didn't want to pay the tips. You Negroes didn't want to pay the gratuity on a large party, but you want to demand everything from the service and give them little or nothing. But as soon as that person switches their clientele, y'all mad. Or comedy stores go out of business that are black owned, and then you wonder, well, now we got to go all the way up to Hollywood. Why not? TJ, why not checks in? That's black folks. We're on a black-owned radio station, so I'm going to talk about you. So you say, we putting our business out there in the street. People are welcome to come, by the way. I don't tell the white folks and the Hispanics they can't come in. This is how we do each other. So don't be trying to blame the white man on this and that. Don't be trying to blame Trump. No, it's you. Look in the mirror. It's you. It's us. You look at yourself, you feel inferior, thinking you don't. You think you just, I love me. No, you don't. Because guess what? We even tell ourselves, we down ourselves. And when I say down ourselves, we will downplay our greatness. We down, well, you know, I'm not old man. I understand humble. I understand humble. I'm not talking about that. I know the difference between somebody just bragging on themselves a bit, but I don't downplay my greatness. Because God didn't create me to downplay my greatness. We don't downplay God's greatness. Now somebody said, no, you think you God. I'm like, going to deal with this ignorance. Don't come at me with foolishness. It ain't going to work. I don't downplay my greatness. But that's what we do. And then we look at somebody else and say they're inferior. But all of a sudden, when you go to that white man, he's great. Look, I got the $300 to get in, white man. See, I'm just like you. Recognize me. That's what we do. J-Spot, gone. Black man tried to put a business in the hood, comedy for us in the hood. Didn't support it. Great comics, good comics that you see around on television shows and things of that nature. Don't support it. Comedy Act Theater was around I'm sorry, the comment, the spot over there on La Brea, Pico. La Brea was around for years, but I used to go up in there, beat barely people up in there because why? Y'all didn't want to buy the food or the 2 drinks and do all that. They go. As soon as a white business take it over, though, then y'all complain about we ain't got nothing in the hood. There was a restaurant, a steakhouse in the hood, Crenshaw and Manchester. 2 black owners. There's a black man and a black woman. I knew one of them was named Vera. That's how I remember her name because I have a cousin named Vera. I forget the brother's name. Food was excellent. Excellent. It's called the Lavender Blue now. Still black owned, but it's called a Lavender Blue. But it was a gourmet restaurant because they was trying to bring fine dining in the hood. Food was just as good as the place the black folks like to go to and floss. It was just as good as Maestro's. They had great food up in there. When I would go up in there to eat, sometimes I felt like hell. I felt like Michael Jackson, like I rented the place out because I was in there by my damn self. Wasn't sexy enough for black folks. Nice and elegant inside. Nice inside. Had nice paintings. Had a nice little trio jazz. They tried everything to get black folks right there in the hood to go. And they were saying it was too hot. They was just go to Jack in the Box of KFC. But they'll go to Maestro's. They'll go to Eddie V's. Get it together, black folks. We're on the bottom because of us. Now, when I come back, I got to talk about Trump. Y'all better pay attention. I don't think y'all really paying attention. And this is for the world. Andre Washington, it gets no better than you.
Yeah, I'm just hearing like just one note. Yeah. That's it. Just wanna tell you, girl, it's no better than you. You just so right, babe. It's no better than you. I'm just so crazy for you. Yeah. I love you, but I like you. I'm 100% in it with you, babe. I lust for you and I'm making love with you. You're enough to me. Oh, even your bad is good enough for me. And I accept the parts that most people don't see. I yearn for you, I burn for you. But it's not just that I can learn from you. You're the perfect situation, baby. It's no better than you, baby. It's no better than you. It's no better than you. Sometimes just be alone with you. Just be present with you. Put the phones on mute. Spend quality time with you, baby. Have a whole night with you. Yeah. Popcorn wine with you. You're my favorite production. You know just what to do with the Pro Tools. Yeah. You're the reason for my logic. Baby, you're my boo. Baby, you're my boo. You're my favorite girl. You're my love. The best
The Real Urban Radio Network is streaming live on the World Wide Web at www.realurbanradio.com. Log on for the best old school and today's R&B. Can't get to a computer? No problem. Download our app from your smartphone app store. Just search for the Real Urban Radio Network. Here we go. Download. Bam. Just like that. You can take us everywhere you go. Also follow us on Twitter and Instagram by searching for us at Real Urban Radio 1 and Facebook by searching for the Real Urban Radio Network. We keep it real 24/7 on the Real Urban Radio Network. We're supporting Black businesses and Black lives always matter.
Hey, this is Alexandra Taylor. You're listening to Rory Darvell and the Attention to Detail Old School Radio.
It gets no better than you. That's the new one from Andre Washington. You listen to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network, a Black-owned streaming station. I am he, your host, Rory Darvell. And let me say this before I move on. Latrice says the bartender is fire, and she is. She makes great, if I may say, ginger beers off the chain. Okay, she makes a great ginger beer. The stuffed potato says, however, not everyone that comes to TSP is disrespectful. We have wonderful customers who appreciate our efforts to provide a great venue for our talented, amazing artists, and that is true as well. Listen, Latrice also says some people don't have money; they can't afford to go. So that is true, and those people are not in this conversation, Latrice. I agree with you. Not everyone has money. I'm talking about the people who have the money, and when they go to it's not every Black person. It's not every Black person. Okay, I'm not one of that ilk. Many Black people that I know are not in that ilk, but many that I do know and see are. Too many. How about that? It's not everybody, but it's too many. So many that it affects us as an entire community. So we can't move up. We don't get together, work together. Not enough of us to work together, that are pulling together, understanding. The bottom line is, here's how I see it. And you may disagree, and it's okay. I'd like to know how you see it, though. My thing is, at the end of the day, we don't love us enough. Our internal self. We don't see ourselves as greater than. And religion, your religious beliefs plays a part in it, but I'm not going to get into that today because that's a whole nother situation. But I am going to get into it because I ain't afraid of it. I ain't afraid of the sweat, but yet. That's an MC Light line from this one. That's a jam. Anyways, beside the point. Bottom line is, build yourself up. Look at yourself. Believe in yourself. Operate at a higher level within yourself. We treat each other that way as we see. We mirror ourselves. We mirror. I don't feel good about myself. I don't look good. I'm not this. Therefore, I'm less than. So everybody that looks like me, less than. Crabs in the barrel, like Latrice said. That's what it is. But it comes from inside of us. Where is that God really in you? You say that God is in me. People go to church, etc., etc. Where is that God that's in you that says, I can do whatever I want? I can accomplish all things through Christ that strengthens me, except where is that? Where is that faith? And we do that and we just treat each other effed up. And until we start loving ourselves and feeling good about ourselves, making that change here in our heads, then we can go anywhere. We can build whatever. We'll no longer continue to be the tail and start to be the head. We have to believe in each other, but you first have to believe in you. I roll with you artists because I believe in you. I believe in me. I believe in the God in me, and therefore I roll. But you're not going to make me feel inferior. And I'm not going to accept you trying to tell me I'm inferior, because I'm not. That's it. I'm not. And maybe some of us need to check ourselves and say, am I just playing? Am I just playing like I'm all that? Or I'm not really not, because I'm a scared little boy, so to speak, or a little girl that really don't believe. And until we make that change, you guys, our situation is going to be the same. Make the change. Man in the mirror. Rest well. All right, moving on, man. We got this great news for you. I still got Kodani Holiday coming at you. R.L. Bell for the ladies. Tyreek T. Rayner and Miss Carrie Taylor still coming at you, man. Right up in here. Listen, I don't know if you guys are paying attention. So I keep bringing it up because we are in this election season. And next thing you know, it's going to be time to vote. Oh, when you come into the room, just a reminder, please hit like, share, and subscribe when you come into the collective room. I surely appreciate that. Thank you so much. And tell somebody about us. Go ahead and make that effort. Tell somebody about us. All right, especially y'all. Tell somebody about us as we tell our people about you. All right, let's do that. So did you hear the latest of what Trump said, of what he said? And I don't know if people think he's clowning. I know the supporters and the politicians on the right, which is so sad and dangerous. He's just playing just rhetoric. It's not. He's dead serious. He said if he doesn't win the election, he said two things. He said if he doesn't win the election, there will be a bloodbath. What's he talking about? What? Bloodbath? Why? If he doesn't win the election, then he said two. He said if he doesn't win, there'll never be another election in the United States. If he doesn't win. Why? Is it because that coincides with the bloodbath? Those are dog whistles, y'all. Those are dog whistles. Those are dog whistles. Y'all better be paying attention. Watch who he's putting in places. Now he got his daughter-in-law is in charge of the Republican National Committee. What does she know about any of that stuff? Nothing. He's putting his in place, which he didn't before. He's putting in place lapdogs. Look at the courts. Look how they're dragging along. He fights everything tooth and nail, and he's getting these little tiny victories along the way. And so you know, not one thing has gone to trial, and he'll be the president. Uh-oh. Kodani Holiday. Hold it on. Real Urban Radio Network.
I never really understood this crazy little thing we call love. Didn't know the depth of my soul, or what my heart was capable of. I tried so desperately to feel this empty void, and you were always there for me. A love that is true, so I had no choice. And ooh, this time, something is free. A love I can feel. To a once in a lifetime love, a love that's all mine. I'm holding on to you, babe, like my life depends on it. I'm holding on. You made me a believer when I lost all faith in love. And you sure just slow the dreamer. What is hard was capable love. You made life so amazing. I didn't know I could feel this way. And because of you, baby, 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 beautiful place. And oh, this time I'm holding on. I'm holding on to a love that is real. A love that can feel. And said I'm holding on, baby. And girl, I'm blessed to have you, babe. And I just wanna thank you for all that you do. You change me, rearrange me. Girl, you made me a better man. Oh, you change me, rearrange me. Girl, you made me understand. Oh, but this time I'm holding on. Said I'm holding on, baby. This time I'm holding on,
Hey everybody, this is smooth jazz recording artist Brad Alexander. You're listening to the Attention to Detail Old School Radio Show with Rory Darvell.
Yes, Kodani Holiday with Holding On. Patrice Lawrence says Kodani Holiday can blow. The Franz Forrest says, sang, man. And singing he was doing. You listen to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network, a black-owned streaming station, bringing you the best and widest variety of new R&B anywhere. Melissa Peterson says she loves it. And ladies and gentlemen, just in, Carrie Taylor is checking in, superstar artist. I was waiting, hoping she would check in so I could just brag on her and the wonderful event that she allowed me to host last night. It was her poetry slam put on by Hush Foundation, her foundation, and it was a wonderful event last night. Folks seemed to have a great time. The artists, the poets did a wonderful job. Ty was there. She was on here a little bit early. I don't know if she's still here, but she was on. My BFF, BJ, she was in the building last night. I'm sure she enjoyed it as well. If she's still here, still hanging on, holding on, if they're there. Also, Miss, oh my gosh, she was on for a second. I don't know if she's still here. Well, she checked in on the YouTube site. What was her name? She was one of the artists. Carrie Taylor, she was one of the artists. She checked in. I checked in. I said, Kay Danye. That's what it is. I can't get her name. Kay Danye checked in and on the Instagram side. So appreciate that. And it was a wonderful event last night. Went down in Torrance, California, and had a good time at the Epic Center. And she did a wonderful job. Maybe she'll do another one. Maybe she'll make it an annual thing. But it was a good event. Had a good time. And the band, Craig T and Friends, awesome band. They were the band, the backing band of Loose Ends. So they were off the chain. And they forced me to sing. I wasn't planning on singing, but I was forced. That's right. They put my hands behind my back, twisted my wrist, and made me sing a song. And Carrie didn't even sing a song. She didn't have to sing a song, and she knows she can sing. And they made me sing a that darn song. But again, it was a wonderful event. Hopefully, you guys will be able to make it if she does it again next year. I encourage you to do it again next year. So I think it was a good time and get some more. Those of you that like poetry and spoken word, man, it's a great event. Should have been there. And the food was good too. I enjoyed the food too and everything. So she took care of us. It was a nice, classy event. Nice, classy event. So congratulations to my sister, superstar artist, recording artist Carrie Taylor, and the Hush Foundation put on a great show. Listen, if you guys want to send in a song, perhaps maybe there's some artists out there, somebody that you may know that want to have a song and opportunity to have their song played on the radio. Have them send their MP3 and MP3 only to casual3, spell out the 3, at gmail.com. Casual3 at gmail.com. Shucks, give it a listen, and bam, we'll put you on the radio. If you have a business out there and you want to promote your business, we do have commercial opportunities. You can sell commercial. We do sell commercial time here at the Real Urban Radio Network. And trust me, the prices are so reasonable to, so your business, it can be all over the world. If you have an international business or whatever, if you have a local business, you can just promote it right here. Reach out to me at 424-558-2088. That's 424-558-2088 if you want to promote your business. Also, if you want to be a part of the show, Tommy Grogan, if you want to do a what do you call those things? Promo, radio drop. Like you hear the radio drops. And who's that? I see you too. Boo has checked in. All right. I see you checked in. Appreciate you checking in on there. Come on over to the YouTube side. Look at the bottom of the page. Come on to that YouTube side and get better reception. If you want to do a radio drop for the show, again, contact me at 424-558-2088. Man, people just be checking in while I'm talking. Twain Robinson's checked in. I don't know why Twain don't come over to the YouTube side. It's at the bottom of the screen. Come over to the YouTube side. You can hear me better. And I think I might even look better on YouTube than I do on Instagram. So just take a chance. See, it might not make no damn difference, but take a shot. Anyway, if you want to do a radio drop, it's real easy to do. Just contact me at 424-558-2088. I will send you the guide script, and all you do, practice it however you want, what you want to say. And then when you get ready, send it back to me. Then I'll send it to Boss Man Cuddy. And at some point in this decade, he is going to put it on the air, and it'll be there forever. Might take a while to get there, but when it's there forever. Forever. Yeah, it will be your radio drop. So you can say, because ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the day, this is your show. I'm just the host. And thank you for when you guys come into the room. Please like, share, and subscribe. I see you doing that. I sure appreciate you guys doing that. And tell somebody about us as we tell them about you. Listen, I got to give you 2 in a row, man. 2 in a row for the ladies. This is R.L. Bell coming at you with Delilah and Tyreek out of Florida with Every Day. 2 in a row on the Real Urban Radio Network.
You're driving me crazy. Every time I look into your eyes, you mesmerize me. I know that you know that we know that every time that we're together, our hearts are thumping. Baby girl, it's the time to make the move. What we wanna do is get in the groove. You're kissing me, I'm kissing you. You're touching me, I'm touching you. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. What are we gonna do? Ooh, girl. I know it's hard, baby, but it's not time yet. Come on. So good. I wanna push myself inside your soul. Let me hear you say yes, that's where it goes. Ooh, can you feel that it's getting much deeper? This love that we share, you will never, ever, never, ever, never end, girl. Oh, baby, you got my heart, you got my mind. That you will have to the end of time. Ooh, to the end of time, yeah. Ooh, girl. Come on. Show what you've been saving for me. Good right now. That's all that I need. I'm gonna give you what you've been waiting for. Yeah. You don't have to fight it no more. You don't have to fight it Number one for today's R&B and old school, the Real Urban Radio Network.
Special day, special day. Baby, you're my motivation. When I'm feeling low, wanna pull you close. Ooh, thank you for your dedication. Always down for me, gave my crown to me, no hesitation. Made me your king, no way to return the favor. No way, all that I can do is give my all to you. That's what my aim is. Thank you for all your patience. Thank you, all your love for me, unconditional, so amazing, so amazing. Every day should be your special day, and I just want you to feel, I just want you to feel away. Work so hard, girl, you did something to deserve it. I'll be right, baby. Every day should be your special day, and I just want you to feel that way. Work so hard, girl, you deserve to play. I'll be right here when you're ready, baby. Oh, girl, you deserve it. Oh, your love is worth it.
What up, fam? You are now rocking with Brittany Rocket on the Attention to Detail Old School Radio Show on the Real Urban Radio Network. We keep it rocking.
Number one for today's R&B and old school.
Yes. 2 in a row for you, even though it's Sunday, man. We still doing back to back because I've added the list, so it's bigger. So it's more songs. You get more songs even on Sundays, as well as on More Music Wednesdays. That was Every Day by Tyreek out of Florida, and that was preceded by who was that? Preceded by R.L. Bell with Delilah on the Real Urban Radio Network. I am Rory Darvell, your host, man. It's been great up in here. I got a couple more for you, man. I still got T Rainer, and I got Kerry Taylor coming at you. Oh, by the way, you can make a request, by the way. I failed to mention that earlier. If you want to request a song, you can. You can request an old school jam, or you can request one of these new school artists that you want to hear it again because you just enjoy it. So you want to hear it again. And now let me just tell you the rules on that. When you request a new school jam, old school jam, that will only play on Wednesdays. Old school jams only play on More Music Wednesdays. However, these new artists, they can play on a Sunday or a Wednesday, whenever you want, either day. It don't matter because they get priority over the old schools. I'm about to get myself up out of here. So hope you guys have had a wonderful weekend. And get ready, man, to have a positive week, man. Have a positive week. But if it's going downhill, if you feel like you need a pick-me-up, you say, man, it's the job is just on my case, or I just am tired and sick and tired. I'll be back Wednesday. I'll be here Wednesday to lift you up. Even if I get in your ass, I'm going to end it on a positive. Okay? If I have to, your parents used to whip you, Ebony Batiste. Your parents used to whip you, they'd sit you down and say, listen, I do that because I love you. Same thing. Only thing I'm just not using a belt or an extension cord. I do it because I love you and because I know the potential you have to be better. And that's all I want you to do is be better, Ebony. That's all I want you to do. If she checks in, well, temporarily on the, I'll tell you, boy, on my Jermaine side, they hitting out. They just like, okay, that's for real. They just do me like that. That's okay though. It's all good because they still count as checked in. You know what I'm saying? They still count as checked in. Listen, man, it's been a pleasure, man, working and being here with you guys, bringing you all this great music. I enjoy doing it. I look forward to being back in here on Wednesday, bringing you some more excellent music. Looking forward to bringing you some more excellent music. So you just make sure you tune on back up in here with me. Man, Lakers, get it together, man. I'm trying to inspire and stuff. I'm wearing a hat really because I'm having a bad hair day. Women, you ain't the only one. I'm having a bad hair day. So I was like, I couldn't do nothing with it. So I had to put a hat on. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about. Y'all do the same goddamn thing. So I'm vain too, goddamn. So I had to put a hat on today because I couldn't do nothing with this hair. Couldn't do nothing with it. So what I need to do is get it cut. I need to go down the street, right up the street there, right next door, and holler at Antonio. What day you got open for a brother to get his hair cut? That's what I got to do. So it's got to happen. Man, it's been a pleasure, man. Listen, it's all love up in here. Love, like Michael say, man. It's in love, man. And I appreciate you guys checking in. Tell somebody about this show as I tell people about you. And fabulous, man, because this is it, man. We're going to be bringing this thing, doing bigger things, man. That's the plan. That's what we're going to be doing. That is the scope. And you want to be a part of it, man. Get in on this ground floor right here at the Real Urban Radio Network because we're going to be blowing it up as we do it. Shout out to, I always got to give her a shout out because I see where Latrice Lawrence did an interview with her, Paula Latang out in Canada over the weekend. So congratulations to her on that. But this is what we do, man. We are connecting, man. We're connecting with these other radio stations and stuff around the world and getting these artists out here. So your names become household names. And we're going to do this, man. We do it underground like this. See, and then we boom. Off, and we explode. Booyah! Now y'all got to get with the program. Get with the vision. Even if you don't see the vision, follow the visionary. Did I just get that? Because the visionary is working on your behalf. And the visionary, where did I get the vision from? God. Booyah! With integrity. There was some stuff, man, I was going to talk about, but I said, you know what? I'm tired of that. I ain't doing it. I'm not even putting more energy into that. I really just want to deal with some really substantive stuff and stuff that's uplifting and point out where we can just, move forward. I'm tired of the stuff that's going on in the entertainment as far as the negative stuff. We on the move. We're moving up. Huh? That's what we're doing. We're moving up. And so we're going to focus on that. But you guys keep an eye on what's going on in our country, in our political arena, because it's really a serious time. And trust me, this is for the world. This is for the world. There are many countries that do not want to see Donald Trump be president because of how he talks. This man loves Putin. Putin won his 5th in a row. Really, legit, corrupt. This is what Trump wants. This is what Trump wants to be. He wants to be that king. He wants to be that the end all and have an autocracy. Watch the Supreme Court. What they're doing, they're giving him a lot of leeway. Let me ask you this. How is it that Fani Willis and her relationship with her prosecuting attorney was so scandalous, but yet Clarence Thomas on the Supreme Court and his wife is a January 6th promoter? She promoted the J6. She was with the whole insurrection thing, but yet he's allowed to still be over the case and don't have to recuse himself. They don't see nothing wrong with that, though, even though he's gotten all these lavish, far more stuff and gifts and trips and all that kind of stuff than Fani Willis and her former lover did. But yet he had to leave the case, but he is still stay on the Supreme Court case that his wife supported. Let me just say this then, despite it all, God is greatest, despite it all. And we move forward. Here's Dance, T. Rayner, followed by Kerry Taylor. I'm moving up. Bye, y'all. Love you. See you on Wednesday.
Iron Madness.
Tell you right now.
Thanks for making us your station, playing today's R&B and old school.
I'm on the grind, putting in my time. I've got to pay my dues. Been pushing on, can't hang around. I still got work to do. Been working hard, I'm doing my part to make my dream come true. Not holding back. that I'm on the track to my breakthrough. Dedication, staying to what I love. Determination is finally paying off. He's to the haters and fakers, never stop me. I'm better, I'm stronger, and everyone can see I'm moving up. Yeah. I'm where I'm moving up. All the way up, all the way up. I'm ready cause I always stay ready. Clean hustle, clean money, I'm a lady. Work hard, go hard, play hard. All eyes on me, I'm a star. Rich, you got to get on me and mama get along cause I came this strong. Brains up, baby, I boss. Rising to the top, making money, I'm a boss. I've got to stay on top of my game and represent the best. Not gonna stop till I'm on top. I won't settle for less. I'm on the road to another plateau. I'm reaching for the sky. Look at me now, I'm on a cloud. It's my time to shine. Dedication, things to what I love. Determination is finally paying off. Here's to the haters and fakers. You never stop me. I'm better and stronger, and everyone can see. Should we do it way? Hey, I'm moving up, moving up, I'm way up, yeah. Hey, I'm moving up, hey, I'm way up, hey, I'm moving up, moving up, yeah, yeah. Bring me in. Come on. Salsa. All the way up. I'm moving up. All the way up. All the way up. All the way up, all the way up, yeah. I'm moving up. All the way up. I'm moving up. Moving up, all the way up. I'm moving up.
All right, y'all. I'm out.
Broadcasting live to the world at www.realurbanradio.com. Your home for today's R&B and old school. Swing out to traditional blues.